Nice find. Pretty sure it's costume jewellery, but I'll double check later.
So, what's the score?
I told you. I don't want to talk about Jake or work.
Touchy? No, I meant the score. Who's found the most?
Oh, that. I'm not keeping score. Let's just keep looking for that earring. Hey, I found a big knife by the wall. I'm gonna keep it. Might be the only useful thing I find this week.
Oh. What sort of knife?
Not sure. Not very old. Looks sharp.
You don't think you should let the police know?
Don't be daft. Every farm has a bunch of knives lying around. Pretty sure this one has only killed sheep or cows. Weird when you think about it. Most cattle never leave the farm, do they? Until they go to the abattoir. Guess I'm no different. Born here, work here, I'll probably die here too.
Jeez, you've been a bit morose, Beth. We've literally got a lifetime to enjoy life before death.
A lifetime? Tell that to Mum. She was only 10 years older than I am now when she died. Shit in hell, Adam. I don't even feel like I've started living yet. 10 more years isn't enough.
Hey, stop thinking like that. You're not your mum. You've got 60, 70, who knows how many years ahead of you. But...
What?
Well, there's no guarantees either. You might get struck by lightning tomorrow. Or perhaps the stunning Slayer could return.
Well, you're certainly cheering me up now.
All I mean is... Well... You know... And watch yourself with that knife. Don't want you coming to any harm.
Not sure about gold, but you're on a roll.
Yeah, it's almost too good to be true, don't you think?
You're just having a very lucky streak. Don't stop now. Another! Any sign of a hallmark? It's not a great design, but If it's gold, it'll have weighing value.
That's a bit hard to tell, but no, can't see a hallmark. I noticed you're not wearing your engagement ring anymore.
So?
Well, I'd congratulate you on moving on, but you haven't changed your relationship status on your feeds yet, have you?
And no one else is going to find out either. Not yet, okay?
My lips are sealed.
I'll tell everyone when I'm ready.
Okay, I won't say a word. Aren't all these finds freaking you out? I just keep finding jewellery in this field.
It's a bit odd.
A bit? We've hardly found anything, and then bam! It's almost like the detecting gods wanted us to find a trove.
You should keep looking while you're on a streak. I lost track of time. Then my tummy rumbled and reminded me. Ready for lunch? Or do you want to hang fire?
Lunch sounds like a good idea.
Heading back to the car. See you there.
That was an amazing morning. I just kept finding stuff. Here, want to take a closer look at my haul?
Yeah, I can't believe your luck. There's nothing of any real value, but it reminds me of being a kid. Mum put together a dress-up box that Lucy and I used to play with. Random bits of jewellery, like these. I think she used to buy it from junk shops and jumble sales. Before the business took off, of course.
What? You recognise this stuff?
Oh, no, it just reminds me of it.
Why is it scattered in this field? Someone trying to grow a crop of crap jewellery.
Who knows?
Beth, where did you find the earring? Was it where I've been searching?
Dunno. It was so long ago, I can't be certain.
Beth.
Maybe.
So why didn't we start there on day one?
I don't know. It's complicated.
Complicated? If you really wanted to find the earring, why didn't we start where you found the other?
You don't have to ask. You know the answer. Oh, you just want me to say it, don't you?
What? That it was strangely convenient? You finding something right when you were at your lowest point?
I detected all summer long. Hardly found anything. Even Lucy had found something. I was miserable. I thought finding that earring was a reward for working so hard. I didn't care if it was, a bit strange. Strange as it was, I didn't do anything wrong. I did find it.
You did. But there's always been a niggling suspicion about it, hasn't there?
It felt too lucky. Almost like I wanted it so badly that I'd somehow conjured it, made it happen.
You're not that gifted, Beth.
I know.
Then the only explanation is...
I don't know. There isn't one.
Really? If you can't even admit to me, to yourself, then we may as well get back out there and detect.
Hey, I'll say when lunch ends, I'm in charge.
Not anymore.
Bloody hell! I can't quite make it out. What have you got?
More crappy jewellery. A couple of rings, a brooch, a pendant, an ID bracelet.
And that's a Muddle-Up bag! It's an old one.
And you think that's just a coincidence?
What? Yes?
We find a bunch of costume jewellery and then a Muddle-Up bag with even more in. And? Just out of interest, who chose this spot? Back then, when you found the earring?
I can't remember. You know I can't.
Then you need to ask...
Dad?
Or Lucy. They were both there, weren't they?
If Lucy knows anything, she'll be dying to rub my nose in it.
You need to call them. You said you wanted to finish this, once and for all.
I wanted to find the other earring. Make everything fun again, like it was back then.
Do you want me to make the call?
No! Absolutely not. I need to do this. By myself. I spoke to them. Dad and Lucy.
And?
And now I'm sat in the car wishing I hadn't. Wishing everything away.
Ready to talk?
Ready.
Why did you make me do that?
Phone them? You know why. What happened back then, it's trapped you in the past.
Trapped? The one thing I had that I could always focus on when things turned to shit was that earring.
Daddy planted it, made sure you found it, so you'd feel like you'd achieved something. You've known, suspected it all this time. You've just convinced yourself it wasn't like that. You can't just blame Lucy and your dad. You playing along, you must have realised it was a setup.
I swear, I didn't know. I mean, I knew there was something odd. Dad directed me to look here and there, Lucy laughing, but
you didn't ask. You didn't want to know. You didn't care as long as you had your prize.
it's not like I didn't deserve it. I'd put so many hours into detecting. Unlike Lucy, she'd barely touched a detector. She thought it was boring, then instantly find something.
You think Lucy had beginner's luck?
What else could it be?
Funny how everyone else is lucky, but when you find something, it's suddenly a reward for your hard work. Did it never cross your mind that perhaps Dad dropped something for Lucy to find too? That's what dads do, good ones. Leave little treasures for their kids, you know, earrings, money, advice. Jobs?
Jobs. Really? Really? You're saying I haven't earned my position at Model Art? Working my ass off all these years?
Maybe you did, but everyone there works hard. Some never get promoted out of the warehouse.
No, enough! I can't handle this conversation. Not now. Not on top of Jake. Not on top of the earring. Not on top of Dad and Lucy lying to me. Everyone thinks I'm losing it. That it's happening all over again. There's not a chance I'm going to be put in charge of Model Art now. I asked you here to help me. All you've done is pull at the threads, make everything fall apart.
It was already falling apart. That's why you reached out to me, to come and sort you out. Again.
Christ, your voice. You're really starting to irritate me. I just need you to shut up. I need to think. I just need a plan.
No, not more plans. You just need to figure out what you want.
I thought I had figured it out. A great job, marriage, then kids. Then I'd be happy, like everyone else seems to be. But when they all started to evaporate, all I could think about was the earring. Finding it would bring it all back. All that locked up happiness. Now that's gone too. I've got nothing.
Don't be a drama queen, Beth. You've got a family that cares. A guaranteed job. We've been in darker places than this. Remember? And who helped you through it? Who was there when you couldn't talk to anyone else? And the earring. Maybe the other one is here. Maybe the other one was planted too.
You think? Maybe we should just walk away? I could talk to Dad and Lucy. Ask for help.
So they can invent a new scenario to make you feel better about everything? Like they did with the earring? No. You don't need them. Not this time. We can sort this. It's going to be bleak tomorrow. An awful day. But anything is better than going into the office. Or hiding at home. If we can ride it out, it'll change everything. Forever. Trust me. Are you in?
I suppose.
Hey.
Hey! I wasn't sure you'd turn up today.
I said I would. Besides, what else am I going to do? The house just reminds me of Jake. Every time I move, I see another bridal magazine staring at me. Going to the office means facing Dad and Lucy.
Do you want to talk about it? Any of it?
Later. It's still sinking in. But I have got some news about the stunning Slayer. I bumped into Sergeant Marler again, so I asked him. We were right. It wasn't a serial killer, just a one-off. A crime of passion, he said. Some teenagers thought it'd be funny to daub the scarecrows with red sheep dye to scare the kids. That's how it started.
Sounds like it worked if you're still going on about the Slayer all these years later.
That's sleepy villagers for you. No real news or excitement, so we have to make everything up. Okay, I'm relying on you to find something good today. Not sure I'll be able to focus, but I'll give it a try. Yep, gold, diamonds. It's worth $6 grand. Give or take a few quid.
Really? It was just lying there. No one's daft enough to lose a $6 grand ring.
Yup, only an idiot would lose a ring like that.
What's up? You should be excited.
It's my engagement ring. I got mad, thinking about him. I threw it away.
Oh. Really? How did I not know that? Don't you think it was a bit reckless? Just throwing it in some field?
We've got metal detectors. Anyway, finders keepers, I guess.
It's yours. But look after it.
I'm not even sure I want to see it again.
You might change your mind. Jake won't ask for it back, will he?
He can go jump. He might be minted, but he refused to spend any more than $1 grand on a ring. I paid for most of it. I spotted it before we'd even met, fell in love with it, knew that was the ring.
Whoa, you chose your wedding ring before you'd even met your fiancé?
Ah, don't sound so surprised. You know what I'm like. My engagement ring, a wedding dress, I've always known what I wanted.
And what if you'd never met anyone you wanted to marry?
But everyone does. Or at least I thought they did. until I screwed up.
You didn't screw up, Beth.
Oh, I know you're trying to make me feel better, but it's not working. My job is turning to shit, and my dream wedding has vanished.
Sounds like you're more bothered about losing the wedding than losing Jake.
You know what I was trying to say? Stop twisting my words.
You've set yourself this list of goals. Being the boss, getting married, the perfect house, a couple of kids. You think ticking them off will make you happy, but it's your list that's making you miserable, Beth.
Jake wasn't just a tick in a box. There was a time when I was besotted with him. He was the one. I was sure of it.
But even when you felt he might not be, you just prefer denial to dealing with it.
Jake and I were already fragile. I thought if I opened things up, it'd just fall apart.
That happened anyway. Maybe you could have saved things. Opened up, had a chat. Faced up to what was going on.
Maybe. And yes, I admit it. I'm more upset about the wedding than losing Jake. But that's a sign, right? It wasn't meant to be. Give me a clue.
You don't see it?
Obviously not. What are you talking about?
This. It looks just like that UFO.
I guess.
You guess? Look, it's identical. We should tell people we've solved the Stanning UFO mystery.
Oh, people won't care. They'd be happy to carry on thinking aliens really did visit Stanning.
And what about you, Mulder? Still want to believe?
Trust me, there are days when believing in things that don't exist is the only thing that keeps me going. Oh, typical, isn't it? I finally found something valuable, and I can't even keep it.
No, but Mrs. Havers might give you a reward?
She makes a delicious lemon drizzle. I'd be happy with one of those.
Yeah, it's not like you're slimming for the wedding anymore.
Ouch! You're right, though. No dress fittings for me to worry about. Not for a while. Do you think that's it for me? Am I going to be one of those old spinsters? I'm not getting any younger. I'm nearly 30. Even if I met someone tomorrow, there's going to be a few years of dating. And what if it doesn't work out? Start all over again, even older.
Don't give up hope just yet. You're a romantic. You've always believed in happy ever afters. That's why you never thought about the earring too much.
And see where that's got me. Ready for lunch?
Yep. Let's take our break now.
See you back at the car.
Here, your ring. You should take better care of it.
I wasn't sure I ever wanted to see it again. Thanks. I think I know what I need to do with it now. You know we're not going to cover all of the farm this week. I hope you're not disappointed.
Why should I feel disappointed?
It feels a bit like a job half done, don't you think?
We're never going to finish it this week. It's just too much to do in too little time.
Sounds like me. Trying to cram everything in. Work, relationships, kids, fun. Too little time. Oh, how do other people do it, Adam? Make everything slot together at just the right time.
They don't? Well, most people don't. Look at Sally. Have you forgotten that she quit uni when she fell pregnant? She wasn't looking for it to happen, it just did, and her life just shuffled around it. She might think you've got it all. Had fun at uni, a job to fall back on, and no kids to ruin your social life.
Nah, she loves those kids.
I'm sure she does. Now.
At least she escaped from Stanning. Same with Jen and Claire. I thought I'd be the trailblazer, and look at me.
Are you kidding? Jen might have a great job, but have you ever thought that maybe she didn't want to leave Stanning? Mud-a-Lot is the biggest company in the village, but you and Lucy had that tied up. Like it or not, Jen had to leave if she wanted a career with prospects. Sure, her job takes her to far-flung cities, but she never gets to see them. Not really. She flies in, flies out. But she might like that.
And Claire? Partying all the time, living a carefree life?
She's having fun now, but she can't do that forever. And when she stops, what will she have? Some great memories, but no career. No way of getting on the property ladder. One day, she might have regrets.
Are you saying none of us managed to get it right? Are you saying they're all unhappy too?
No, you always assume everyone else is loving their lives. Maybe they are. Maybe they're not.
Schrodinger's happiness.
I guess you could call it that.
So, joy doesn't have to be tied to our situation.
Don't ruin it, Beth. Don't try and find the answer to life inside a formula. That's why you always end up in knots.
Does everyone have an Adam?
I think so. I'm not sure everyone gives them a name, though. I don't think many people run away and go metal detecting with their Adams either.
No? Is that a bit weird? Should I just talk to you in the shower, or when I'm sat on the loo?
The loo? Charming. And to think I had you down as romantic. By the end of tomorrow, we'll have squeezed as much into our time here as we could. No regrets. Agreed?
Agreed.
Oh, that's mean. Not sure why anyone would write that. He was harmless enough.
He was always fine with you, wasn't he?
I mean, he was always a bit weird. Especially after I found the earring. I didn't see him much, but he never stopped for a chat. At least not with me. Maybe it annoyed him because I found the earring right under his nose.
You shared the profits with him, though?
No, Dad handled that. He wasn't entitled to a share, apparently.
Kind of weird. Usually you have to share. Surely you knew that.
I was only a kid. I didn't really pay much attention to that stuff. Anyway, the graffiti, it'll just be someone he annoyed. He had a habit of shouting at kids if they wandered through his field, but he was only looking out for his sheep. Wishing him dead, though. Guess whoever it was got their wish.
Just how did he die?
He accidentally fell on a knife.
What? Seriously?
No, of course not. Stop trying to imagine something that isn't there. It was natural causes. A heart attack, I think. Hey, we're not allowed to be downbeat anymore. That's the only rule from now on.
Wow, your mood really has changed. Okay then, tell me, what's so great about our tent peg?
It's another find for the jar. And, well, it reminds me of all the time I've spent outdoors. Not recently, of course, but spending all day behind a desk just doesn't feel like me, does it?
Goes with the job though.
It goes with that job.
Bloody hell, you're not really thinking about leaving Mud a lot, are you?
We both know I'm not happy. I want to please Dad, and I kinda like annoying Lucy with my brilliance, but it's not enough for me. Not anymore. It's like the thing with Jake, but this time I'm not going to ignore the signs.
What about the money? The job security?
Yep, I know. But Mudalot is doing well. Dad and Lucy would never see me destitute, would they? Look, I'm a manager there because it's a family business. We both know I'll always have a job there, if I want it.
Thank God for friends and family in high places, eh?
I did work hard, though. It wasn't just a free ride. I still think I'd have been successful without a leg up. But the worst part, I've let it imprison me. It should have liberated me. I just let it tie me up in knots. Maybe it's time to see how I fare on my own. I need to trust myself. Learn to listen to myself again. Cheeky git. I found loads of things. I just don't share all of them with you. But I'm going to polish it up and stick it with my award. It's time to admit, I've come second to Lucy.
Really? You think she's better than you?
Now, I didn't say that. But maybe she is the best person to take over at Mudalot. She'd love to run a business. But me? The idea of being in charge sounded good. But the more responsibility I have, the less time I get doing the things I love.
And you only just noticed?
No. I just expected something to change along the way. To grow into it. To find the same joy that Lucy finds in it. Same thing with Jake. I just thought that if I stuck with it, stuck with him, one day everything would just click. Somewhere that hope turned into desperation. Couldn't face the idea of starting over. Oh, I'm so annoyed with myself. Ignoring the signs and wasting so much time with Jake. And I've spent all these months turning Lucy into a rival.
You can't rewrite what's happened.
No, but I can change course. Change what happens next.
With my help?
I don't normally need help. From anyone. Why you?
Because no one knows you like I do. I know all your weaknesses, your fears. The things that make you fall apart.
Ready to wrap up?
Oh, I'm enjoying myself.
Okay, a bit longer then. Let's hope it's worth it. I'm calling it. We're done for the day. See you back at the car. Good morning.
Oh, shit, you're in the van. And you're late for the last day of detecting.
It's been a crazy morning.
But I didn't think you'd actually ditch your car for a van.
Did you think I was bluffing? I told you I was going to change. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Let's talk about it later. Anyway, how are you? Found anything yet?
Me? I'm good. No, I'm great, actually. Nice to see the sun again. But, what did you mean, tip of the iceberg? I feel like I'm missing something.
I promise. I'll tell you everything later. Oh, Mrs. Hafers said thanks. She was so happy when she realised I'd found a bracelet. She was in tears.
That's nice.
Yeah, it was. Strangely so. Felt really good, making someone happy, doing something useful. And some other news. Mr. Hobbs got in touch last night.
What? Like a visitation?
No, not the farmer. Hobbs Jr., the son that vanished. Although vanished seems a bit strong now. His mum and dad divorced. He only moved a few miles away. Spent every other weekend right here.
So nothing creepy happened?
You sound disappointed.
No, I was just expecting something more dramatic. What did he want?
He heard I was detecting the farm again. Asked me to let him know if we found anything interesting. We had a laugh about the UFO photo as well. He fessed up, said it was his dad's idea.
Well, are you doing any detecting today?
I've got a bunch of calls to make. Carry on without me, but let me know if you find anything. That's it. I've had enough.
Enough of me sending you pictures of junk?
No. This. Pretending that we're here to find treasure, when what I really needed to do was just clear my head. Like an idiot, I choose the one farm in the world that has views of everything that's been stressing me. Mudalot, home, Jake's house, Lucy's place, Dad's. I was never going to relax with them in Clearview.
And me? You said I remind you of bad times too.
Maybe. Maybe he didn't help.
Way to make me feel unwanted, Beth.
Oh, there are always going to be bumps in the road. I've used you to figure out how to cope. Everyone was right. You showing up is bad news.
Oh. I thought we were a team.
We are. Kinda. You're like an ambulance. You want them to be there, but at the same time, you don't. And it's not like I don't know what you are.
Your ventriloquist's dummy? That tells you everything you don't really want to hear?
I know, it sounds dumb, but I panicked, felt desperate. I figured it out though. What I need to do next.
Oh yeah? Tell me more.
Let's do it over lunch.
It's nowhere near lunchtime yet.
We could start early. I've got Jaffa cakes.
I've barely covered this field. Just give me a bit longer. Especially if this is my last chance to find anything. And if you value our friendship, you'll save me a Jaffa cake.
Friendship or Jaffa cakes? That's a tough one. I've got a few more calls to make, so go ahead. See you soon.
That's it, I guess. I always knew this battery would kill off my detecting career. Well, this is a bit different. So, what happened to the car?
It's gone. Sold it and borrowed this from Dad.
A van. So, what's the plan?
I'm going on an adventure. And there's no plan. Well, there is, but it's kind of vague. I need a change of scene. Get away from here and really clear my head. Sold my engagement ring too. I figured some extra cash would fund my next adventure. I don't need it, and I figured I could have a lot of fun with the money.
Wow, you have had a busy morning.
That's only the start of it. When we finish up here, I'm going to hit the road with my detector. I've got a tent, sleeping bag, shovels, walking boots, everything I need to go detecting.
I thought you'd had enough of detecting.
I've had enough of detecting here, on this farm. Coming here was a step backward. I was trying to turn the clock back to a happier time, but I'm not that kid anymore.
And what about Motherlot?
There'll always be a role there for me, if I want it. I'm taking some Motherlot gear with me. I'll road test it while I'm out and about. Maybe write some blog posts for the website. Might even design some new products.
Design? Creating things again? That's amazing. I'm sure Mum would approve. I hope Dad does too.
Hopefully. But that's not why I'm doing it. I've spent too long trying to be what I thought Dad and Mum wanted me to be. Neither of them would want me to be miserable running Motherlot.
And Lucy and Dad, are they okay with this?
Are you kidding? They love it. Lucy gets to be boss, and Dad doesn't have to disappoint one of his kids.
Lucy must be over the moon.
We chatted for ages last night. It was her who lost the bag, with all the other jewellery they were going to hide for me to find.
Well, she did hide it, in a way. And all these years later, we still managed to find it.
But it was so nice, chatting like sisters again instead of rivals. We've both missed that.
And where to first?
Sally's. I'll take her and the kids detecting. See if I can make up for years of broken plans. Then I'm going to see Claire. Maybe have a messy weekend at a festival. Then, who knows? Maybe come home and do something with Lucy. Or I could rent my place out and carry on travelling.
Maybe I could come with you?
We both know that's not how this works. You and me. It only works when I'm in a bad place. When my plans fall to bits. This road trip is my practice run. A chance to learn to enjoy detours and be spontaneous. If I don't have a plan, it can't fall to bits.
But you always plan ahead. Life goals, that's you. That's your thing.
In that case, taking life as it comes is my new goal.
And I'm sorry you didn't find what you were looking for.
I found exactly what I needed to find.
Do you think I'll ever see you again?
Dunno. Maybe.
Well, you know where to find me. If you ever... you know.
I know. But I've got this. For now. Bye, Adam. Sally! Sorry about our last call. I didn't mean to be so tetchy. Me? Oh, I'm good. No, I'm great, actually. Well, I wasn't, but I am now. That's the important thing. Adam? Oh, don't worry. I don't need Adam. Everything's under control. You and the kids, are you free tomorrow? I'd love to take you all out detecting. They can get muddy while we have a catch up. I've got so much to tell you. Yeah, me too. Oh, I can't wait. But I hope you're in a chatty mood. I've barely spoken to anyone for the last week.